Hello, hello, it's Memento, and I'm back with another Steam Next Fest demo, this time featuring Spaceship Down. Spaceship Down is one of those games where I literally had no idea what I was getting into. But when I heard that menu music, I knew I was in for a really good time. I'm not gonna lie, the main menu music tells you so much about a game. I stand by that. So, what is Spaceship Down? The premise of the game is simple. You are aboard a spaceship, it crash lands, and it rudely shakes you awake from your cryopod, and you find yourself in a mysterious space station with no idea who you are, where you are, what really happened. Just kidding, you do know who you are. You are Noah, and you are about to explore this new location and piece together everything. The premise of the game is super simple, but where it truly gets its life is in the creative dialogue. The game tells you to click on everything, and to click on everything multiple times, because sometimes the words change and can offer more clues and context to the situation that you found yourself in. But honestly, most of the time, it just adds some life to it and gives you a good chuckle as you're like, okay, the author had a sense of humor. Another thing that really made the game stand out to me is the death scenes, which happen frequently. I truly embodied the spastic saver, as I had to keep saving because I learned very quickly that my clicking on everything, as the game told me to, was going to result in my death. I did find myself laughing at each goofy death scene that I managed to uncover, particularly when I actually flooded the entire bathroom and had a stinky demise. It was a hilarious time and one that brought me a lot of joy, and I actually really would love to revisit the demo and see what else I can uncover, because the demo has promised that there is a secret room, which I definitely did not find, and a couple other funny like Easter eggs that you can uncover, and many death scenes. So with all of this in mind, with the premise in mind, I do want to dive a little bit deeper into a couple elements of the game. Like I said at the beginning, I really loved the music of Spaceship Down. But I will say, unfortunately, the music is only at the very beginning in the main menu, and there's a short tune that plays during the death scene that I actually really enjoyed. But other than that, it's more ambient noise than actual music, and personally, I would love to hear more of that music because what they have is so catchy and enjoyable, and I think it would add a lot to the whimsicality of this game. The mechanics are also really simple. It is a point-and-click game where you interact with things, pick up items, and use said items to solve puzzles. So the point of the demo is to escape the room that you've woken up in. And like I said earlier, the end of the demo tells you that there is a secret room, which I didn't get, but I kind of want to go back and explore. If only I had a tiny bit more time to do that. But that's something to look forward to because I won't be spoiling it for you. And when it comes to characters, so far we have only met the single character of Noah. And I have to say, he's one funny guy. I found Noah to be quite charming, and I really liked his little quips as he moved through the space station. He didn't have commentary for everything, but when he did, it was often hilarious, and he added more life to an already very charming game. I really had no idea what to expect from Spaceship Down when I booted it up, and I was greeted with a game that was surprisingly fun and full of so many quirky Easter eggs that left me feeling truly charmed. Honestly, I think my favorite one was the gum, because it gives you the option to take this gum and is like, really? Do you really think you need that? And spoiler alert, you don't. It's completely optional, but it really set the stage for how silly I was going to be along with Noah, as opposed to, using the actual like tape that you picked up to be an adhesive. So I really like that you actually do have options, and I also kind of wonder if having those options is what's going to get you to secret areas because you have more options of things to do. But either way, there is currently no release date set, but this is one that I plan to add to my wish list, as it promises a fully explorable ship, more quirky dialogue, and even multiple endings, which really surprised me. I thought this was going to be a cut and dry start to finish game. So if any of that appeals to you, then I think that this is a really good game to keep an eye on. And like I said, my overall thoughts is I found the music to be incredibly charming. I just wish there was more. I think Noah is hilarious, and I enjoy seeing what else he plans on saying and what other interactions he plans on having. I think that the story is simplistic, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need a simplistic story because it goes along really well with the simplistic mechanics. It is a point and click puzzle solving adventure game, and honestly, I personally love games like that. So many points in its favor. I think this is a charming game, and if you like point and click adventures, if you like to have comedy in there, and if you like hilarious death scenes, then Spaceship Down is absolutely the game for you. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a nice little comment, and maybe even subscribe so that you can know every time I upload a new video. And get ready because we still have so many more Steam Next Fest demos to cover. So until the next one, ready, steady, bye!